of a different ancestry. They are not the same ancestry as the people of the Old Testament, and all Christians are better know this. Leviticus 19:26. You shall not eat upon the mountains, nor divine for omens, nor watch birds for omens. You shall not shave around the sides of your head, nor shall you disfigure the edges of your beard. You shall not make any gashing on your bodies, like we see all around on people today, for the dead, nor tattoo any marks on you. These were the commands of God to the children of Israel. Isaiah 47:12. Stand now, said God, with your enchantments and the multitude of your sorceries, which you learned from your youth, if you will be able to profit from this. You are wearied in your counsels. Let the astrologers, the stargazers, and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save you from what shall come upon you. Behold, all these shall be burned like sticks in a fire, and they shall not deliver their souls from the flame. These are the kind of people that the Babylonians were. These are the kind of people that the Jews were even before they went into captivity in Babylon. Even before the 10 tribes disappeared. This is the kind of thing they were doing. In Daniel 1:20, it speaks, he found them 10 times better than all the enchanters and wise men in all his kingdom. This is in Babylon. This is where the children of Israel were taken, full of enchanters who gave enchantments. They never lost it, either as a race or as those who use the same kind of books that the Pharisees used, who are a different people of a different ancestry. They are not the same ancestry as the people of the Old Testament, and all Christians are better know this. It's time you knew. Look, I speak like that. I didn't know. Now I know. It took me years to find out the truth. Once we know, we cannot stand for the lies and the doctrines of demons. Now, Daniel 2:2. So the king summoned the enchanters, the magicians, the sorcerers. Babylon was full of them. They never left Israel. They never left those who follow the books that the Israelites followed, that they became their oral traditions, the Mishnah, the Zohar, the Talmud. They never left them. And those who follow those books haven't left them. Galatians 5:19. Actions of the natural realm are obvious. Porneia, just let me see what that is. Let me look at Matthew 15:19. I have to get this right. Of course, I'm following source. Porneia is referred to in the law of Moses as acts condemned, encompassing idolatry and or pornography, vice, certain sexual acts. These included incest, sex with in-laws, sex with a woman as a rival to her sister, women of men having sex with animals, child offerings to Molech, male homosexual sex, sex with a woman during menstruation. This is forbidden by the Apostle Paul to all believers. And if these believers have fellowship with those people who do those things, they are partakers of their sins. And the Apostle Paul says, if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under law. The actions of the natural realm are also uncleanness, vice, idol worshipping, sorcery, hostilities, rivalries, jealousies, fits of rage, political intrigues, disputes, heresies, envies, drunken binges, wild parties, and things like this, which I've warned you about. People who do such things will not inherit God's realm. Severe words. I looked up the dictionary meaning of an English dictionary of the word charismatic. You know what it said? The happy clappy people. Most churches are happy clappy. Oh, we have a good time. Yeah, I know, I've been in it. But also I've had the grace of God to belong to Pentecostal people who really served the Lord. And we knew the touches of the Spirit of God in the true gospel. We are not to do those things. And you go to churches, I think it was Rick Warren. All the Pentecostal churches in Australia, as far as I know, and the charismatics, studied his evil books. One Assembly of God pastor wanted my daughter and her husband to take a class. They refused. They'd read what he said. And they said, we will not teach that. You know, use the friendly. Dress any old way. Just let the people come. Oh, make it so attractive that they have to come. Like Hillsong. Not giving them the true gospel. Have you ever heard a preacher from Hillsong preaching this kind of gospel that Paul preaches? No. I have to say, in the early Pentecostal churches, we did hear things not exactly similar to that, but we were taught true gospel, in my area anyway. So praise the Lord, there is a true gospel. Let us follow it. And if these believers have fellowship with those people who do those things, they are partakers of their sins.